Good morning, everyone. I'm late. My apologies. Please hold while Cece gets her face on. Mel, you crack me up. Mel, Verbal, Will. Who else is in here? How are y'all doing? I'm heartbroken over Kenny Rodgers being passed away. Like, I love him. Let me find my chat on my phone. One second. Catch it up. Okay. Sweet Wheat. Hey, how are you? Cement Shoes. Good morning, Andrew. Shug, how are you? You should see Lynette. She's a mess over Kitty. I thought I watched that video. I did. It was funny. Hey, Linda. Good morning. I can't believe Kenny Rodgers has passed away. Like, I love Kenny Rodgers. I just watched The Gambler and part 2 of The Gambler just a few weeks ago on the Roku TV. I love him. I love the song The Gambler. Will, is one of your friends sick, going to be tested? You know, I heard if you mentioned that virus that they were demonetizing. Oh, I could still hear myself. Okay. Kenny was in hospice care. Boswell, how did Kenny die? I know, I should know this. I'm the one doing the live stream, right? I've had a hell of a weekend. That damn rooster terrorized me, y'all, the other day. I mean, you just would have had to have been there. If you had have saw this, if it had been caught on camera, you would have thought, oh my God, that rooster is freaking psycho. She needs to get rid of him. Hey, he traumatized me. I am not joking. When I was over there yesterday, every time he made a sudden movement, I noticed I would flinch like an abused woman. You know, that's not right. I'm pretty upset with him. I'm not the type of person that gets rid of animals, though, once they're my responsibility. But he's dangerous. He's a danger to society. That's not true, Will, about mentioning coronavirus. I don't know who I heard say that. I heard someone say it. Yeah, I thought Kenny Rodgers, like, you know, back in the day, I thought he was like a really attractive man. Older man. Yes. With his beard and all that. I think Sean Connery is too. Good morning, Angel. Saying he's stressed out over virus. I think he was protecting that hen, but still, there's no need to chase someone around a chicken coop 3 times into a shed. Every time I tried to come out of the shed, he came over and tried to attack. Yes. It was scary. I was crying. I was really upset. I was so upset I didn't think about filming it. You know, even when I was stuck in the shed, I just messaged my hubby. I was very upset. I didn't have signal sitting in that shed, so I was trying to open up the door, stick my phone out, and that rooster was running over there attacking the door. Serious. It was scary. I'm traumatized. Oh gosh, Angel Sam Elliott, he is so good looking. Damn, I just love his voice. What was that movie Sam Elliott and what's his name? Tom Selleck played in. And I think they were like, It was like back in the Civil War, but they were on. One was a Northern soldier and one was a Southern soldier. I can't remember the name of that movie. But that was a good movie. Tom Selleck, he's attractive too. Good morning, Tremaine. Verbal says I need a taser. I know. You know, I keep looking on YouTube videos of what to do about a mean rooster. And you know what they all say? Call him. No need for having a mean, aggressive rooster. Nobody puts up with that. But I would never do that. And it's not his fault. He's got like that fighting rooster in him. Gosh. Annabelle tried to stand up to him. And finally, she was like, I'm out of here. Okay. On a more serious note. So, how's everybody doing? Let me ask that before I get on my topics. Like, how's everybody doing it? Like, surviving this coronavirus? I want to know. I mean, it's not been a big stress for me because, you know, I'm home a lot anyways. But I'm very concerned. I'm afraid it's going to get worse. A lot worse before it gets better. It seems to spread so rapidly. Emotionally vulnerable, but getting there. Oh no. Will, are you sick? Hate to hear that. My son's allergies started too, Angel. Hey, Southern Mom. Be safe driving. Verbal says, show him your next cooked chicken, CC. Maybe he will get the hint. Hey, he is freaking psycho. If he was a human, he would be like one of those maniacs or something. Speaking of this virus, there was a Louisiana woman by the name of Natasha Ott. She was 39 years old. She fell dead in her kitchen. They found her dead in her kitchen. On March the 10th, she had cold symptoms, but she didn't want to get tested right away because she was what they considered low risk, I guess, to get it. And she thought that the elderly needed to be tested more than she did. When I think they only had like 5 of the coronavirus tests available where she was at. So she didn't get tested right away. But when she did, she finally did get tested. And she was waiting to get the test results. They wasn't back yet. And she fell, they found her dead in her kitchen. Pretty lady. Oh, yeah. I meant to tell y'all, Mel. I had it wrote down. Alex is in labor. I forgot to tell you that. Oh, damn. I hope I didn't time nobody out. Alex is in labor. She's dilated 1 centimeter. I asked permission to tell y'all. And she said, yeah, I could tell y'all. Let me check my messages. She might have messaged me back. Not yet. Okay. But anyways, the reason she decided to finally get tested is because she started feeling something go wrong in her lungs. Her lungs was hurting. And I think this does affect the lungs. Because I watched that guy's interview with Robin Meade. He was in the hospital. He called her by Skype, right? And he said his lungs felt like they turned to glass. Oh, gosh. So much worse than the flu. Yeah, go Alex, Verbal says. Yeah, y'all remember Alex in your prayers because she'll be having that baby anytime. Yeah, that's why smokers are at high risk. I know. Evelyn's funeral was Saturday. Yeah, Boswell. I was going to get to that. I had that wrote down. Yeah, they did have Evelyn Boswell's funeral, and she was cremated. Bless her little heart. Oh, it breaks my heart still. We have 9 people infected in my facility. Oh no, Chrissy. Are they I guess, they are quarantined. Oh my goodness. I wish you didn't have to be there. Well, I hope you get to feeling better. I'm sorry you're sick. I hope it's just like common cold or something. They said, I came across an article and they said since this coronavirus has happened, that there has been a spike in child abuse. There's also been a spike in people abandoning their damn pets at pet shelters. I wish I could foster an animal, but like I can't. I got 4 dogs, Annabelle and Sunny and them. I wish I could. Lady's so daggone hateful to other dogs. Besides, like the ones in our pack, she can't get along with nobody, so it'd be hard for me to do it. But I wish I could. Oh, you're very welcome, Will. I hope it's nothing serious. I'm sure it's not. Stay positive. Property crimes and shoplifting is up to 246% in parts of California and Washington. Hey, the coronavirus is bad where you're at, isn't it? In Washington. I saw that on the news. With the fur babies being dropped off they're being dropped off at kill shelters. People that can't work because of this coronavirus are abandoning their dogs, some people. Especially like down in Memphis and stuff. Boswell knows a lot about it. She was telling me the other day, but my daggone memory is just so bad. I was up all night with my 2 little shih tzus were sick. Sad. Go to the vet this morning. I hope they're okay. Are they older shug dogs? Yep, locally we went from 2 cases to 188 in 6 days. Man, it's just spread so fast. That's what scares me. It's something else. I mean, just, I don't know, those press conferences every day the president and stuff does, it worries me because they seem worried, and that worries me because it's probably a whole lot worse than what they're even saying. That's what I think. I told my hubby, I said, maybe we should go to Lowe's and buy some plants, for a little garden. Because it may get really bad. Who knows? I panic out and think about things like that. Maybe I should grow a garden. I want to grow a garden anyways. I have this little garden box made. It's pretty good size. And I wanted to grow Annabelle and Sunny and the sister wives a few vegetables that they will eat. I'm telling you, boss gal, I'm going to grow me a little garden, girl. It's a good idea. If you got a place, you should do the same. Grow a few potatoes, lettuce. I probably won't grow potatoes, but if you got a good place for a garden, you could. And everything. But anyways, back to the pet situation. Yeah, they're wanting people to come forward and foster and donate dog food to the shelters and stuff because they're getting overwhelmed. So you got all that animal crap to fertilize. I know Annabelle's little goat droppings would be good fertilizer. Yes, they're older. They are playing now. They will be okay. Yeah, Shug, I know how it is. I got two older dogs. I got a Schnauzer and a Yorkie. They're seniors. Smokey's probably 10 or 11 years old. Chloe's probably 13, 14-year-old. The Yorkie. I've not had any. They've not had any health issues besides. Well, the Yorkie did. Something happened with her pancreas once, and she had to be hospitalized. We had to rush her to the vet. They saved her life, but she's been fine. That's been several years ago. Meow humans give it fur babies through skin, fur contact. China says dogs had it, but who can believe them? I didn't think dogs could catch this. I wish I was in a place I could have pets. I wish I was in a place I could have more pets. Chicken poop CC is soon for gardens. Yeah, could use chicken poop. Pancreatitis can be fatal for pets. Yeah, Boswell, I got up one morning and I found all this. Well, I'm not even going to describe it. There was a mess in my house. Let me just put it that way. And I was like, where in the crap? I thought someone, had like diarrhea, one of the dogs. She had threw all that up because she did it right in front of me. And I was like, oh my gosh. And it was her pancreas. And we rushed her to the vet. They saved her life. Yeah. She had to stay at the bed a couple days. My hubby would go visit her, because that's his granny's dog. When Granny Wilma passed away, we took little Chloe, the Yorkie. So, anyway, she's doing good now. China says one confirmed case in dog, but they eat dogs and bats. You know what? That really pisses me off that they eat dogs. It's like the grossest, awfulest thing I've ever heard in my life. If I starved to death, I wouldn't eat my dog. I'd go eat a squirrel or something. Go kill a squirrel. Jesus Christ. What is wrong with them? Lisa Vanderbilt opened up some kind of shelter over there. I think it's out of China though. I don't know where it's at, but they have saved dogs from over there from going to the slaughterhouse. Yeah, I saw it on Real Housewives, LA, Beverly Hills, whatever it's called. Hey, Katie. Good morning. I had 7, my Yorkies and German Shepherd. I lost 2 to old age 2 years ago. It's hard losing dogs. I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to think about it because my dogs is just like my family. Like they're just another family member. I don't really think of them as dogs, I don't guess. That's probably why they think they're human. They're pretty pampered, all my animals. Lisa Vanderbilt does great work. Yeah, she loves animals. She used to have a little miniature pony in her backyard and stuff. I like her on that show. I like her because of the work she does for animals. She's pretty classy, I think, too. Pretty classy lady. Pretty lady, too, still. Cece, I knew you was a Desperate Housewife fan. Oh, Tremaine, I know. I love those shows. I watched the ones from Atlanta, too. I also watched Love and Hip Hop, Tremaine. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, New York. I also watch Black Ink Crew. I watch a lot of reality TV shows. That's mainly what I like to watch. Last night I watched 90 Day Fiance and Sister Wives. Like I just want to jump through the screen at Cody Brown on Sister Wives and just like shake him, you know, just be like, shut up. God, you're not always right. He gets on my nerves. Robin on there was Robin Brown was getting on my nerves last night. Like, she's too freaking dramatic about not wanting to buy a house, wanting a rental, and them having to get out by a certain time. And I'm like, Jesus, what a picky woman. I can't stand people it's hard to please, because, like, I'm not hard to please myself. I'm pretty simple. I just go with the flow, I try not to make things complicated. People that make things complicated get on my nerves. I can't tolerate it. My hubby's bad for that. It gets on my nerves. Is Linda leaving? Bye, Linda. Hey, Shug, my mom's double first cousin used to have a little spider monkey. I'm going back through the comments, y'all, because I was running my mouth. She used to have a little spider monkey. It attacked her one time, too. Tore her face up. She probably pissed it off, I guess. Red Rope CC, you crack me up. Tell me like it is. Hey, Katie, how's things up in your area? Because, Mark's brother lives up there close. You know that. And they were having a hard time finding things up there at the grocery store. Oh, Chrissy, we love you. Thank you. Lisa's laughing at me. Well, don't y'all's husbands get on y'all's nerves? Those shows are so faked and scripted. Well, I heard on those reality shows, they make them reenact stuff that happens when the camera's not there. When they tell producers about it, producers will make them reenact it. I've been watching Love After Lockup, too. I watch it on Friday nights, and RuPaul's Drag Race. I love that show. There's a new show coming on TLC with drag queens, and they give people makeovers. I'm going to be watching that, too. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell y'all this. This is so disgusting, y'all. So, since we was talking about the coronavirus, a Florida woman is shouting out she has the coronavirus, right? Paramedic, I guess someone calls paramedics, 911, whatever. When they get there, she spits in their face. And she says she has the coronavirus, right? And she spits all in paramedic's face repeatedly. She looked rough in her mugshot, too. Yeah. Let me see. Shug, I can't stand your husband. Shug. Yeah, like feather. It was gross to spit. If someone spit in my face, I'd knock their damn head off. I've had a man spit in my face before. I'm not going to lie. A long time ago. Not my hubby now. An ex spit in my face before. Let me see. I want to show y'all a picture of this guy. He killed a girl 30 years ago. Let me go to my screen share. And he became friends with her family. Nobody knew who killed her. And he befriended the family. She was found burned. Let me find the article on my phone. Show y'all his picture. It's just easier for me to read it from my phone. There his picture is. He's 57 years old. His name is Daniel L. Reese from Ohio. said he murdered a woman 30 years ago and he was hiding in plain sight. Now, her body was found March 30th, 1991. She was found stabbed and burned in Akron on the north side, whatever that means. I'm not familiar with that area, place. Her daughter was 2 years old when her mom was murdered. Let me find the article. That was just my notes I took. Right here it is. Can you believe that? He killed that girl, stabbed her, burned her body, and became friends with the family. Let's see what it says. An Ohio man who allegedly murdered a young mother 29 years ago was hiding in plain sight in the decades since the slaying, living across the street from the victim's home and interacting with her family members. Last week, police arrested 57-year-old Daniel L. Rees in connection with the death of 23-year-old Rachel M. Johnson. Her stabbed body was found burned on the north side of Akron on March 30th, 1991. Her daughter was 2 years old at the time, and she told the newspaper that Rees had been close with the family. She said, "It's crazy. He was hiding right in plain sight." She is now 31 years old now. "He was at our house a lot. We had bonfires. He was always around." And she was raised by her father and stepmother. Let me see what her name is. Caitlin Puzzleclux or something like that. I can't pronounce that. Caitlin's father and stepmother subsequently raised her. She said the family would often have barbecues and bonfires, and that Rees attended such events. Rees also had invited her into his home, attended a brother's wedding, and took her on a motorcycle ride. Oh my God. He also worked with Johnson's sister at a printing business. He had a hell of a nerve to come up around knowing what he did, Caitlin told the newspaper. And the detective says that he is a chameleon, given his close proximity to the Johnson family. That is creepy. The arrest was made possible through the use of DNA. Police collaborated with the company Advanced DNA to identify Ree's relatives, which then enabled authorities to narrow the field of suspects. I can't pronounce how this is. Familial, something like that. DNA. Familial. God, I'm bad at pronunciation. Jesus. Okay, in 1993, he had been charged with assault, but the charge was later dropped, and his DNA was not in the state's database. Okay, that's all it says about it. Let me see what y'all are saying in chat. Isn't that creepy as hell? Hey, I didn't think I said hi. Hey to Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl. That is a creepy story. I saw another story like that on the ID channel, but this was a young girl. Her friend killed her. They didn't know, for a long time, they didn't know who the killer was. But anyways, after the girl, of course, was buried, this was her best friend that killed her. She started hanging around her friend's mom and, comforting her through the grief and all this and that. And she was the killer. And it was like a year or so after the murder before she was charged and arrested. I don't know what y'all are talking about in chat because I was running my mouth. I guess there was some kind of miscommunication. It's hard to know what someone's talking about, just by chatting with them. Words get, mixed up and stuff interpreted wrong. It's all good. Jermaine, try to stay positive. I know it's hard to do, but if you put out negative energy, you're going to get negative energy back. I've learned that. Oh, Lisa thought Jermaine was mad at her. That crap happens. Miscommunication, it's all good. Kind of like the Megan Brusco case, killing her best friend, stealing her baby. Yeah, Cheryl. I'm still freaked out about that story we were talking about the other day where that woman had told detectives that her ex-boyfriend killed her 1-year-old child and buried her at a park. Detectives go look for the baby. It's a grave with cadaver dogs. Turns out the girl never even had a child. It was all a lie. So she was arrested for lying, false reporting. She bonded out. That's creepy. It's a God's wonder she didn't try to steal somebody's baby or something, do something crazy. Steal somebody's 1-year-old, kill it, and bury it, pretend it was hers. And she admitted to detectives she done it for attention. I don't get people that fake pregnancies and lie for attention. They must have something really, really, really bad wrong with them. World full of crazies. I know it. Yeah. There was another story. I think a woman sliced her baby's throat. She was from Texas. She is from Texas. She sliced her 4-year-old son's throat. This happened in a Houston suburb. She sliced her own self too. She killed her son. Her husband was at work. When he come home, he found her walking around the house. She had slice marks on her neck and arms. And he found their 4-year-old son in the bedroom with his throat sliced. Of course, deceased. But she survived and she was arrested. Let me see. I don't know if it... I don't think right here it is, but it didn't have a picture or anything. This was on Crime Online. Let's see. What is her name? Ritika Agrawal or something. Agrawal, I think. That's how you pronounce it. I'm bad at pronunciation. Can't help it. It says 36-year-old Texas woman has been charged with murder after she allegedly slit her 4-year-old son's throat with a knife and then tried to kill herself. Ritika Agarwal's husband found her wandering around their Sugarland home Saturday morning with cuts to her neck and wrist, and their son in an upstairs bedroom. She was taken to the hospital and is expected to survive. Her injuries appeared to be self-inflicted. The husband, who was not identified, called the police when he arrived home at 10:30 a.m. and saw blood throughout the house in the gardens of Avalon neighborhood of an affluent Houston suburb. No further details were provided. The investigation is ongoing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm noticing my screen sharing's doing pretty good this morning. And I think it's something with the People magazine site. Every time I go to it and try to screen share and scroll, it's all messed up. But I noticed with this crime online, it's not doing that at all. So, which I'm not screen sharing right now, but I noticed it earlier. I am going to click on this article and see what it says about this spike in child abuse because of the coronavirus. Coronavirus stress may be leading to spike in child abuse, says the doctors at a Fort Worth Cook's Children's Medical Center. So they're warning the stress resulting from the worries of the novel coronavirus pandemic may lead to an increase in child abuse. The National Recognized Pediatric Hospital has seen 6 child abuse cases this week, 1 fatal, when it normally sees about 8 a month. Dr. Jamie Kaufman, medical director of the care team, told NBC. It says there's no way for us to directly link that, but that's the concern. All these families are under more stress related to financial issues, whether it's job loss or concerns for their jobs, she said. We also saw similar types of things happen during the recession, where in our trauma department, the most common cause of trauma death in children was motor vehicle collisions. During the recession, that changed to abusive head trauma, and I don't want to see that again. And that's what Dr. Jamie Kaufman said. She's a medical director. Hey, I take her word for it. She says it's can't prove that it's linked, but it's a concern to her. I believe her. Makes sense. It should bring families together, but some people's assholes. Like, gosh, I don't handle stress very well either, but I don't become abusive to my child either. Or crap, I don't even raise my voice to him. I don't understand people. People that's like that has got it in them to do it anyways. I really believe that. It's just an excuse to abuse someone using the coronavirus. I think it's all the topics I had. Yep. I saw something about the Lori Vallow case this morning, but I didn't click on it. I yell at my daughter, call your mother. Oh, Mel, I hate to hear that. Your son having trouble with his ex-boss. That sucks. What a pointless statement. If you think about it, abuse across the board and crime will rise because of stress. Never mind the lack of enforcement that's started already. Still be on watch for it. Yeah. Hey, if this gets worse, can you imagine how people's going to be acting? I mean, crap, people were fighting over damn toilet paper early on when this first, outbreak started. It's ridiculous. They will start robbing and everything. It's already started. Didn't Will say earlier in chat people were looting or something? I'm lucky she calls me every Tuesday. Love my girl. My son went back to my mom's this morning. He had to be there to pick up his homework. They're delivering homework to the kids. But anyways, my hubby had to run him over there. He ran to the grocery store too. But anyways, I miss him already. So I was like, stay at Nanny's 2 days and come back. At first I said one night, and he's like, she's going to want me to stay too. And I was like, well, stay too, then come back. I miss him. I'm worried about people getting violent. Thank God if that happens, my family can bug out to the location where the 3%ers. Yeah. Yeah, if it gets crazy, I can head up in the mountains. Oh my gosh. I hope it doesn't get like that. There's people already been violent, Candy. It's crazy. I feel so bad for like the pets that's been like dumped off at the shelter. It's so sad if you think about it. You get these dogs and, you know, they become part of your life. See, they're part of our lives. We're their whole lives. And it's just sad that they're just dumped off after being raised by a family. It's sad. I don't like that she's away at college with this stuff going around. I know, Light Feather, that would freak me out. I told my mom, I was like, don't be dragging my son out to stores and stuff. Y'all need to stay home. They're going to stay home, though. I need to go out today, and I dread it. I got to get some shampoo and stuff. I like to go get my own shampoo. I could have my hubby pick it up, but I need to go pick up a few more things anyways. I need to go get Annabelle some treats. She's getting in the habit of, wanting to eat graham crackers all the time and bread. She needs some goat treats. Oh, damn, my coffee's cold. It's not the White House, it's the Senate who can't agree. All that politics stuff, it confuses the crap out of me. Candy, I've been out a couple of times. It's not bad. Just don't touch stuff. Your face 6 feet away from people. Yeah, I figure if I go out and I go to Walmart, I'm going to take me a Lysol wipe because the last time I went in there, they didn't have any of those wipes to sanitize your buggy handle. They were out. So I'm going to take my own in a little sandwich bag. I'm going to pull a Granny Betty and I'm going to wipe the buggy handle off. I just need to get some shampoo and want to go look for me some kind of yoga pants or something. Not that I'm going to do yoga. I'm just going to wear the pants. I just need something comfortable when I'm fooling with chickens and all that. Yeah. Yeah, Candy, last time I went in Walmart, I was going to wipe the bucky off and they were out of the wipes at the door. So I just pulled my sweatshirt down over my hands so I didn't have to touch the buggy. When I came home, of course, I took that sweatshirt off, threw it in the wash. I can't afford to get the coronavirus. I've already got something wrong with my lungs. I've been coughing since December. It's like smoker's cough or something, I guess. Ever since I got the flu, that little cough never went away. It's gotten a little bit better recently, though. I don't do it as much, I've noticed. Like Feather, I'd love to do a goat yoga video with Annabelle. But I don't know if I can take that little fat thing standing up on my back. She stood up on me yesterday, and her hooves hurt. It hurt my belly when she stood up on me. Like I wasn't doing goat yoga when she stood up on me. I was standing straight up. And she was trying to get a graham cracker from me, but her hips hurt. If you need to exercise while you're stuck at home, check out this hot chick. I'm going to check it out. Who is it? Oh, it's Lynette. Oh, that's funny. Oh, my goodness. Well, what's y'all's plans for today? I don't know what I'm going to do. How much does Annabelle weigh? I have no clue. Well, I would say, I'd say she weighs 60 pounds. Probably 60 pounds. Maybe less. Family Dollar told me yesterday that the trucks are coming in Tuesday morning, so I'm going to be up there get me some toilet paper and hand sanitizer. Hell yeah, Tremaine. Get there bright and early. I think the Dollar General trucks around here run on Wednesday. I'm going to get me some shampoo. I always buy like the big giant bottles. So I don't buy shampoo but every few months, just whenever I run out, because I buy like the really big bottles. I used to go through shampoo like crazy when I had really long hair, and especially conditioner, because my hair's real thick, but it doesn't take as much anymore since it's short. I gotta get me some soap too, body wash. Meow, she's planning more exercise videos for the lockdown. It's gonna be funny. I've been doing Lynette yoga. I'm more flexible. Crap, I can't do yoga because of my daggone leg. Like, it's got hard for me to walk. I mean, I can walk, but I'm in pain. From that tendonitis on my Achilles heel, I've never had anything bother me so much in my life. My knee is what I messed up and need surgery on, but that tendonitis down on my Achilles heel is about to kill me. It's got worse. It just really sucks because I can't take pain medicine. I can't take opiates. I had an addiction problem to them. Crap, I haven't took anything like that in probably since I broke my leg. Since I broke my tibia. I had to take some, but my husband kept them and I took them as prescribed, And then that was it. But I'm afraid to take opiates, because of that. Heating pad help. Well, I use a heating pad. They'd always tell me to put ice pack on it. I'm going to go in here in a minute and prop it up and put an ice pack under it. And when I had to start using my crutch when I walk, I went to the emergency room over this when I first got tendonitis. And they checked me out, all this and that. And she's like, you've got a bad case of tendonitis and there's no cure for it. You just need to prop it up for a few days and sometimes it'll go away on its own. But my God, it didn't go away on its own. It got worse. It's like the friggin' knot back there is probably the size of like a little bit like a ping pong ball, a little bit bigger. Rotate heat and cold. Boswell. Wally has no alcohol or hydrogen peroxide. Oh, really, Boswell? I saw down in Sullivan County, down in Kingsport, that like the medicine section at Walmart was wiped out. Like their pain relievers and stuff. I bought an extra bottle the other day because I take that Aleve with naproxen in it. I have to. It's the only thing that helps my pain. I take Neurontin every now and then, and it don't do crap for tendonitis. Tendonitis hurts like a bitch. I know. And it sucks because mine is right on my Achilles heel, and that is right on that cord. The cord that lets your foot move and all that, where it turns and stuff. It is very friggin' painful. And I was doing reading on it a while back, and it said, if you keep walking on it like that, you will get to where I will be totally can't walk. But what are you going to do about it? I got responsibilities. I can't be staying with my foot propped up. I got 4 dogs and animals. And Mark, he can't do nothing right. He can't take care of my animals suit anyways. Yeah, that sucks. I have a TENS unit. I love that thing. I shocked the hell out of myself, Andrew, with my TENS unit. I turn it up full blast. It's like I put it right on that knot on the back of my ankle and turn it up, and it like hurts but feels good. You know what I'm saying? One time that thing, I had it turned up so high, I had it on my leg. It kind of made my leg dry up a little bit. I bet right now Netflix is making all that damn money. Well, you know what, Tremaine? We've got that Roku TV in the bedroom, and I like that. It's got a lot of older movies on it, but it's like really good. It's got a lot of good movies on it. People should check that out. You can use Netflix through that too somehow. Biofreeze roll on and stretching and strengthening exercises at home. Like Boswell, like when I sleep at night, where I've got my foot laid in one position, I will wake up in awful pain and I have to try to move my foot around and stuff. It just hurts. I use willow bark. It's from Tractor Supply. It's a pain cream. It's all natural. It's made from willow bark. It's pretty good, but my mom gave me some CBD roll-on pain stuff, but I'm out. I shouldn't be on here complaining. I feel like it's all people do on YouTube is freaking complain, and now I'm doing it. Oh. I know someone who tried that TENS machine on their noodle. Oh my God, what an idiot. That thing will, the TENS unit, the thing will shock the hell out of you. I've got a really good one. It works really good. Mel, I love listening to you complain. But damn Mark don't like listening to it. I really don't complain much around here about my leg. I'll say, oh, it's hurting or something. I hate complainers. You got tendonitis in your left shoulder? Oh, God, I can't imagine. Have a great day, everyone. Bye, Lisa. I might make a CC video. Oh, meow. Make a good one. Make a good one. Maybe in the morning, meow, you can come up. We'll chit chat or whatever. I'm going to get off here and go fix me some breakfast. I always fix everybody else's in the mornings, and then I eat later. I just can't eat as soon as I get up. I can't do that. But anyways, hugs. Y'all be safe. I'll see y'all in the morning. I'll try to be a little more prepared, have some good topics. I was trying to do 100 different things this morning, so anyways, my apologies. We'll have a better live stream tomorrow. Anyways, I love y'all. Thanks for chatting. Peace. Be kind. Donate some food to the animal shelters if you can. I'm going to.